The second thing, however, is the idea that at the end of empire, and I am very much a pessimist about where we are in this country, and I believe that most people are not registering how far gone we are. At the end of empire, looting is part of it. You know, the amassing of wealth, the collecting of wealth, that becomes part of how empires, part of the demise of empire. And so I'm worried about that. If I look at the grift that's happening and the massive amounts of money that are being collected by very few people, that does not portend well for the rest of us.
Yeah, we should say, like, Nome is a particular star here. They kicked out the former Coast Guard leader with 3 hours notice. She then took over is living rent-free in the Coast Guard commandant's house. She spent more than $68,000 in taxpayer money on rugs, sauna, chandeliers for the state governor's mansion back when she was a governor. There was also $150,000 in personal expenses that that was picked up by the state. And I think in the past, something like that you would start to see, like, Republican senators saying things like I'm concerned with that would lead to maybe a scandal. But the ability to maintain perfect party discipline in the legislative really does end up essentially being carte blanche for anyone.
Right. And they fired all of the, they fired the ombudsmen, they fired the inspectors general. And they know that kind of Congress is completely supine. And then the more frightening part is that they don't seem to care how this looks to the voters.
That's the thing. You would, like,